somewhere around the years 2005 and 2006. I was hopelessly in love with a game called RuneScape. And yes, saying this out loud, I realize how ridiculous that sounds. But there was something about RuneScape, something about that low-resolution dreamland that piqued my interest as a child. Something about the skeletons, the dragons, the day I thought I actually was the chosen one, the only one in Gullién who could use Silverlight to destroy Delvrith. A week later, I found out that everyone gets that quest. I wasn't special at all. If there was one thing I loved most about RuneScape as a child, it was how it made me feel special. The quests, the world, the music, they all came together in this neatly wrapped bundle that made me feel like a hero in its universe. I felt like RuneScape had been specially handcrafted in code for me. I had always been into Dungeons and Dragons, I was always into Lord of the Rings and other fantasy stuff, so RuneScape was right up my alley. But RuneScape had always been the most immersive, no contest. There was something about its storytelling that just pulled me in, something about the excitement of flagging the edge of the minimap and waiting for the next chunk to load on my dial-up internet. And recently, I don't know why, I felt a pang in my stomach for RuneScape, so I made another account. Old school, of course. I was ready to relive my glory days as a powerful mage, capable of destroying a vampire in a single fireball. It's actually really quite accurate. This is how people caught fish in 2006. Okay, so looking back, I think I had a huge pair of nostalgia goggles on. Everything I said about RuneScape still stands, but to my child self. You know, the fact of the matter is, I don't think this is a game I could play today. I mean, come on. I will always have a spot in my heart for how RuneScape made me feel as a child. I'll always appreciate how it got me interested in storytelling in the first place, how it helped forward my creativity and imagination, but now, I don't know if it makes me feel anything beyond the nostalgia towards it. Partway through my session, I had a really sobering thought. The game didn't change. I changed. I wasn't missing RuneScape. I was missing the kid who thought RuneScape was the greatest thing ever created and everything that came with him. I miss convincing myself that dragons were real and that I could hatch one by following instructions in some dinky book a friend loaned me. I miss playing wizards and goblins in the woods with my friends after school. I miss biking around our town, able to convince ourselves we were really on some quest that the fate of the world depended on. I miss using walkie-talkies and pretending we were using magic to talk to each other, even though phones were a regular thing. I even miss waking up at 6 a.m. on Saturday to get lost in RuneScape. Nostalgia is so powerful. Nostalgia just has a way of blinding us, of making us think something or making us see something that isn't really there. It's a wormhole for our memories. We'll over-glamorize the things we miss. We won't think about the things we didn't like and what we remember. But at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with that. I welcome it. I welcome it if it means I can catch a bit of the kid I was in the past, today.